Hey there, hi there, all signs. It's me, Priscilla B. Welcome to the month of October. I have a cold, so just bear with me. But I am picking up on a lot of new, interesting energies that really are quite entertaining. So I'm going to start with the Unveiled Tarot because October is the time of the year where the veil, that is, to the spiritual realm or the underworld or both, whatever resonates with you the most, is lifted. And we can, us like seers, psychics, clairvoyants, empaths, tarot readers, however you um, identify yourself in this spiritual practice of tarot reading. Um, it could just be tarot reader, like, um, so, um, yeah, forgot what I was going to say, but basically, I'm going to just draw in a message, because I think this is like, I don't know about you, but this is my favorite time of year, um, where I feel the closest to um, my true purpose and my destiny and fate. Um, so that's why I'm going to be doing this reading for you. Okay. Ooh, Seven of Wands. Wow. Okay. So, on the outside, it looks like this man, um, he's definitely standing up against something, someone, multiple people actually that are pointing wands at him. And through the veil, you can see a man with a helmet on and what looks like might be a hockey stick. Um, I don't know what other kinds of sport other than football that wears the helmet. Um, so that's what I'm picking up on. Interesting too, because I did just have a dream recently about like I was kind of like at an ice rink and I was like thinking of hockey a lot. So this is interesting. I think, this coming through here is it's a real major change for you. There's a huge shift happening right now collectively, and that's why I am doing all signs, because I think, we don't live in this era where we're out in a field and people with wands are like chasing us. Maybe in the medieval times, but we're not really today. But I think sports can be another form of um, like war or warfare, but it's like entertaining, right? And it's for fun. But it is ultimately a battle, and it's ultimately like you're watching two teams go up against each other, and you might be rooting for one team and hoping that they win, and that has like a huge significance for you, and it gives you like a boost of confidence and like boost your self-esteem. Okay, so I feel like this man just like being there on his own, he looks like he's probably protecting the goal there. He's like a goalie. So, he doesn't want the puck to go in. So that's his job and his role on the team. So, I think there's a lot of team energy. Okay. I feel like a lot of us collectively, have to like, support each other and support one another and come through for messages for each other, because we don't want the other team to win, and the other team being like those energy vampires and those uh, spiritual hijackers. I guess I would call them spiritual hijackers because they really do want to like steal your happiness, and they want to like claim right to your journey and to your spiritual journey and say like they made you who you are, when really you made yourself who you are, and you don't owe anybody anything. Yeah, it's probably like, in you if you're an empath like me, to like feel like apologetic or feel sorry for someone and what they're going through. But ultimately, you need to protect your team and you need to protect your goals. And you can't let other people come into your home and into your, territory. Okay. So I feel like there is a huge, especially with the veil lifting. I mean, whoo-wee, okay. There's a lot of, other people, I feel like they're battling with their stuff and they want you to like help them battle their own stuff. But it's like, whoa, bro, back off, you're coming on a little strong there, buddy. All right. And this can really drain you, as I have seen myself last week. So, moving on. So we have here the Six of Wands, victory. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, you are the queen here, okay? Or the king, or both, whatever. Like, you are the ruler, okay? That's the point of this card. And you already survived this attack, okay, on you. Um, and I feel like I feel like when the veil is lifted, other people, even if they're close to you or, and their family, whatever, like, I feel like they still want to like sit back and like watch your life like it's a show, and like in bed eating popcorn, like watching you, like seeing what you do next. And this is what you do next. You win, right? Your team, you know, your sign, okay? Your team, I'll go with, all the signs. There's 12 signs, right? So take your sign, for example, okay? That's the team that you're on. And you have all of the other like astrological signs, okay? They're on your team too. But sometimes as an individual, you might feel like it's just you that's dealing with this. So that's when you have to really like call on your supporters, right? Call on the other believers like yourself that want to win, okay? Because we're all collectively dealing with like a lot right now. And I felt myself personally, I felt very like under attack recently in the last week. And I reached out to, the other readers out there, and they gave me really good insight to what I was going through, what I needed to do to get through what I was going through. And look at this victory. This is the card of victory. This is the card of you winning. Okay. You have a soldier on a horse. Everyone's throwing a big parade, welcoming this queen home. Normally, this is a very masculine card, but I love how the veil, once lifted, shows a woman and she is waving, her hand in the air, waving to all of her, supporters. And she's a queen. She has a crown, she has a sash, she is a queen. So, this is about royalty, and this is about being treated like royalty. And you're going to know who your allies are, and you're going to know who your real supporters are, and your real fans are, and your real friends, and your real family. You're going to know all of that when they are celebrating your victory, when they are celebrating your accomplishments. If they're not celebrating you and they're not showing up for you when it's your time to shine, then those aren't your teammates. So I know this is for all signs, right? But take me, for example. I'm a Capricorn, and I just felt like really under attack last week, and like spiritually. And, I felt like I was just like alone in it. Like I felt like I had nobody to like call on for help. And then I remembered
the collective. And I remembered my soul family and my soul tribe. And I remembered who inspires me and where I can draw motivation from. And I turned to those people, and it gave me all the clarity I needed. And I came out victorious. Of course I did. I'm a Capricorn. We love to gloat. Like goat and gloating is like it just goes hand in hand. Like so I think that word derives from the other or vice versa. So you don't have to be a Capricorn to have gone through this or to feel this way, but I think we're all human. And the point is that when we win, we want to feel like our friends and family are there to support us. And they might not be biological family, and they might not be the friends we most expect, but they still are there for us. They still are there for us. Okay? Um, yeah, so anyways, um, that is the message for you. Okay, there. All signs. Alrighty. So just don't forget that moving forward into October, and I will be starting the individual sign readings and uploading them to your playlist. So stay tuned for that, and also be working on just some soulmate one card shorts as well for your sign if I haven't already. I've just been sick lately. So wish me well. Love and light always. Please don't forget to subscribe and like to this channel. Sending warmth as the weather gets colder and positive, healing, healthy energy, because this is the season of like colds and flus, especially if you're a mom with kids in school. You know how it is. So thank you so much. Please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.